Express News, brought to you by PE Live and sponsored by Capital Reserve Investments Bank, NRB Bank, Sukasa Properties, and Adun City Estates. My name is Nanaya Otrebia. Coming up in the headlines, interest rates and government stability likely to impact Ghana's real estate market in 2023. The real estate industry's contribution to GDP increased by 1.5% in the second quarter of 2022. And in international news, majority of the buildings that collapsed in Turkey were not earthquake compliant. Entrepreneur and MD of Property Turkey. Now the news in details. Interest rates and government stability likely to impact Ghana's real estate market in 2023. According to Green's Ghana Real Estate Forecast, a number of variables such as the world economy, interest rates, and government stability will likely have an impact on the Ghanaian real estate market in 2023. It also indicated that real estate market is anticipated to grow and present investment possibilities in 2023 based on current trends and developments. In addition, increasing housing demand and government initiatives to improve infrastructure are anticipated to fuel market expansion. In addition, also, there would continue to be a demand for both residential and business properties in Ghana's main cities such as Accra and Kumasi due to rising urbanization and population growth. Moving on, we are staying a while longer on the real estate industry. The real estate industry contributed minimally to the national gross domestic product GDP in the second quarter of 2022. This was contained in a report on the quarterly contributions of real estate to GDP in 2022, making it the second time the real estate industry has declined in the national GDP calculation. The contribution of the real estate industry to the gross domestic product was estimated to be 1.5% higher in the second quarter of 2022. Ghana's real GDP growth rate increased by 4.8% in the second quarter of 2022 compared to 4.2% in the same period in 2021, continuing a trend. Now we head to Nigeria, where Nigeria expects the delivery of 80,000 square meter space by the third and fourth quarters. Going by the number of office developments in the pipeline, Nigeria expects the delivery of 80,000 square meter space by the third and fourth quarters of this year, Nigerian Tribune has learned. According to the CEO of Octos Holding Limited, Mr. Jide Odusolu, some of the pipeline office developments include Dangote Headquarters, Ray African Insurance, Federal High Court Deposit Insurance Scheme, Stanbic IBTC Headquarters, and First Pension Custodian, among others. Speaking at a real estate forum in Lagos, Odusolu maintained that the pipeline office properties would be delivered this current year. When this happens, he said, they would help to force down the rental values in the real estate office segment. According to the number of office developments planned, Nigeria anticipates receiving 80,000 square meters of space between the third and fourth quarters of this year. He predicted that when this occurs, they will contribute to driving down rental prices in the office real estate sector. Please stay with us as we go for a short break. We'll be right back. Welcome back from the break. Now, in international news, majority of the buildings that collapsed in Turkey were not earthquake compliant. Entrepreneur and MD of Property Turkey. Entrepreneur and Managing Director of Property Turkey, Cameron Degens, has said that the country's recent earthquakes are a wake-up call for the country. In an interview, he said that most of the buildings affected by the earthquakes were not earthquake compliant. That is why the buildings collapsed. Regarding the reconstruction of the earthquake-devastated areas, Cameron said that the move has sparked a lot of debate, focusing on old buildings and the need for proper urban planning and restoration. He explained that building a city requires revitalizing the city. According to him, more than 68 million Turks live in homes that have been built because the buildings are earthquake-prone, so they have to be renovated quickly. Cameron indicated that urgent urban regeneration would require significant funding and support from the private sector lenders and could take up to 10 years. He argued that the mortgage system in Turkey was not developed as in Great Britain. He said that only 15% of apartments in Turkey are bought with a mortgage, and most of the houses are bought outright. The entrepreneur and MD of Property Turkey emphasized the need for regulations and legislation and the need to put people in earthquake-compliant houses to prevent future disasters. That's all for news. Thank you for staying with us, and a very big thank you to Capital Reserve Investment Bank, NRB Bank, Sukasa Properties, and Adum City Estates for sponsoring. For more news, kindly visit our website www.propertyexpress.org. You can also reach us on social media. We're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn at Property Express. This has been PE Live. My name is Nanaya Otribia. Have a good time.